Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Storytime with your host, PlagueDocPlays. Now, before we start this storytime, I want to explain to you why we're even having a storytime to begin with. Well, it's simple, really. I got a new mic, okay. I just want to show it off, okay. Look at this thing, bro. And watch this. Okay, you can't hear me! It has like a whole mute button on it, okay? I don't know, I gave it this little pop filter thingy on it. I think that's what it's called, little head thing. I don't know, I gave it something. I gave it a little face too, alright? Say hi. I don't know what his name is. You want to name it something, name it in the comments. But I got a new mic, and I don't know, I'm proud of it, so I want to show it off to you. Anyways, back to why I'm doing a story time. I haven't really had a lot of time to upload lately, so I want to upload something, So I want to just make every time like I can't upload anything, like I'm not having a lot of time to film, I'm gonna make a storytime video. Now these storytime videos, they're gonna be just something that's happened in my life that it's kind of cool, so I can make a story out of it, and I'm just gonna teach it to you guys. It's gonna be a quick little 2 to 5 minute video, nothing too big, but it's something. All right, it's something. Okay, but yes, all right guys, the next video coming up is gonna be Minecraft. All right, I just need to find time to film. All right, today's video is about a story, okay? Now this story is going to be about haunted houses. Haunted houses? Why are you talking about haunted houses? It's like the middle of July. And it's because of one thing, right? I'm hyped for haunted houses, okay? I'm hyped for October, alright? Halloween's like just around the corner. It's like what? August, September, October. It's like 3 months away, guys. Alright, that's like nothing, bro. We're almost there. Halloween's my favorite month of the year. Halloween's my favorite month of the year. Yeah, good job, Play. Good job. October is my favorite month, and I just want to say some stuff about it. So, yeah, I'm bored. So let's just go. Let's go. All right. So I used to work at a haunted house. I'm not gonna say the name of it because if I do, you guys will probably figure out where I am, and I'll probably get hunted down by you. But anyways, I used to work at 2 haunted houses actually. All right, scratch that. Not just 1, but 2. And so the first haunted house, I worked there for around 2 years, I'm pretty sure. It was pretty good, all right? It was like my first time ever doing something like this. I wanted to experience something because I like Halloween. I like scaring people, so you might as well, make a job out of it, right? So this haunted house, I show up, all right? Because, it's like first year, I just show up and I have no clue what to do, okay? Because this haunted house, it was like a shack, right? It was just like a little small shack where all the actors go. You get your makeup, your costumes, clothes, and everything, whatever. You get all that stuff set up, okay? And then you wait a couple hours until it's like nighttime, and then they'll be like, all right, guys, it's showtime. All right, get to your spots of the, haunted house and get to scaring, right? And when I say the shack was like in the middle of the woods, I literally mean it was in the middle of the woods. All right, it was like some secluded area. I thought I was gonna get murdered. I'm not even gonna lie with you. It seemed shady, but it was actually pretty nice. It was pretty calm. So I walk in and I'm looking around. I'm like, wow, this is nice. This is nice. Okay. And I walk to the costume parts, and here I am standing there thinking, okay, well, people are probably gonna come up to me, say, oh, what's your part? Are you a clown? Are you a doctor, something like that, what's your part? But no, that wasn't the case. I stood there for around 20 minutes. All right, yeah, I was kind of nervous. I was shy. I didn't want to say anything. I just kind of stood there, and other people just kind of walked by me, ignored me. Some of them looked at me a little bit like, yo, what's this guy doing? But eventually I'm like, okay, screw it, I'm gonna just go up to them. And so I went up to the little costume lady or whatever. I said, hey, is this where I get costumes? She's like, yeah, man. What part are you? I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. So I told her I'm a clown, and she's like, oh, all right, cool, I got you. So she gives me my clothes, gives me my mask, and I get dressed. I'm like, yo, I look pretty cool. I send some pics to my mom, all right? She's like, yo, that's awesome, man. I'm chilling, all right? I got my costume, everything's fine, and I wait, all right? I wait the couple hours that we have to wait until nighttime falls. So eventually, I'm just sitting there, and then the guy, like the main guy of it all says, all right, guys, get to your spots. And that's when everyone starts scatters. All right, they all start booking it to their spots. I don't know where the spots are, all right, because this is in the middle of the woods. So I just kind of start running after everyone. I'm like, where are we going? I just kind of follow them and see where I would go. And I just follow all the other clowns because, we're going to be in the same area, so might as well, right? So I follow them to another part of the woods, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to go into this corner because there's like a little corner of the woods and whatever. And so I sat there. I'm like, okay, people are gonna be coming through now. But how do I scare them? What do I do? So I was thinking to myself, all right, we need to do some trial and error here. What can I do? What can't I do? So the first group comes up. They're walking, and then I try to act creepy a bit. I'm like, oh, what's up? I try to get all up in their faces. They're a little weirded out by it, but not too scared. All right, more kind of like, oh, what the heck is wrong with you? So I'm like, okay, well that's not really working. Let me try something else. So I tried being a statue. All right, I tried being a mannequin or something. So I stood in the corner, not moving, but people could still see me. So the next group comes up. They walk by me. Well, they walk up to me, kind of, right? They see me. They're like, huh, is that dude real? I'm not moving a muscle, bro. I'm standing completely still. They're like, okay, I don't think he's real. And they take like one step closer to me, and that's when I just full on jump at them and scream at them. They're like, oh my god, he's real. Oh my god, get out of here. What? Okay, all right, they start booking it, bro. And there's this tree that was near me that kind of like the root kind of like stuck out a bit. So every time someone ran like at full speed, not looking, they would trip over that root and just completely eat crap on the ground. And on it, I can't touch people, so I just kind of watch them as they fall and eat crap. And I'm like, I'm still laughing because it's my job, so I'm just laughing at them and screaming at them, and it was like the best time of my life. I'm not even gonna lie with you. Eventually, a group came up, but it was just a mother and her son, and her son was like an infant, bro. This was like a baby, like a fresh out the womb. Okay, this was a fetus. Anyways, this baby starts like barely walking. He's like walking up to me, and the mom's still like nervous, looking around and crap. I scare them, and they start running, right? Well, the baby can't even run. He's kind of like, Mama, hold up. And as the mom's dragging him. Anyways, they trip over the root that I was talking about, right? The baby goes down first. The mom's like, oh my god, I need to help up my kid. And as she goes down to, help him up, she trips over. And she full on falls on this dude, okay? She like squishes the baby's screaming. He's like, ah! The mom's like, I'm so sorry. Get up, man. She don't care what's going on. She wants to get out of there as soon as possible, because I'm still chasing after her. All right, I see what's going on. I slow down my pace because I'm like, okay, help up your kid. All right, but I'm not gonna touch them. I'm just gonna keep doing my job. I gotta stay in character, so I'm watching it all go down. Anyway, she like full on yoinks up this baby. Yoinks up the baby. Is that the right word? I don't know. She like yanks up this baby, throws her over the shoulder, and just full on, just like, like full on, just army man style runs out the place. Okay, and that was probably the best part of the whole night that night. That was like the first night. All right, this all happened down to one night. It was amazing. The next couple of nights, they were like, basically the same as the first. Stuff went down, people fell. It was simple, right? Nothing too big, nothing too small. You feel me? Other people, like, I went up to them, I screamed at them. Some of them, like screamed back out of fear. Some of them screamed out of drunkenness because there was a lot of drunks there. Other people, they just kind of swore at me and then they peed. Yeah, they peed. All right. Mostly girls, but 2 guys peed their pants. That was cool. I think I've had 7 people pee their pants. All right, that's like my world time record. But that was just this year, okay? Eventually, that haunted house closed down for some reason. I actually don't know why. So I applied to a new one, okay? And now this haunted house, this one was a whole lot different, okay? Because the last one, it was volunteer work, so I didn't get paid, unfortunately. But this one, you get paid, okay? You get full on like $13.50 an hour. All right, that's pretty good. I'm having the time of my life. All right, we get actual makeup, better costumes. It's like more high end. Because the last one, it was good, but it wasn't as expensive. I don't know. It wasn't as high end as this one. So, anyways, I go to this haunted house, and I'm getting dressed in my clown suit because I was a clown again. I love being a clown. It's like the most fearsome thing ever, bro. Anyways, so they lead us to our spots. This one's so much better. Anyways, so I go to my spot, right? And I'm like, okay, I have like a pretty big area. This area, like, it's all in the woods still, right? But this area is kind of like enclosed in a space. It was like maybe like 20 feet like wide. It was like kind of in an L pose, right? 20 feet and then maybe 10 feet in front. It was like a pretty good area, right? But there was a fence like in the middle, and I would like use that to my advantage. Okay, I would hide behind this fence, and as people walked through, I would just full on jump out and scream at them, and that would get pretty much everyone, like 99%, because you're always gonna have that 1% that just doesn't get scared by anything. They can literally see like the devil himself, and like they'll just stare at him and be like, oh, what's up, man? Alright, they just won't get scared. I don't know how they do it, but they just do it. Anyways, the night goes on. You know, nothing too big happening. I'm scaring a lot of people, though. I made like 2 people already pee their pants. I'm having the best time of my life. But eventually, right, it starts to slow down because, you know, the night's coming to an end. So it starts, like, fewer customers coming. But there was this one guy coming through by himself. And I'm like, okay, I don't even know, like, who goes to a haunted house by themselves, alright? Usually it's kind of like a friend thing. I don't know. But anyways, he was walking by himself. So I'm like, okay, let me just scare this dude. So I jump out. He screams, like extremely loud, bro. Like, this dude, like, saw his soul get sucked out of him or something. I don't know. He was terrified, bro. But he was like, oh my god, dude, you're like the best scare ever. I'm like, what? You know, I'm still in character, but I'm like, thank you, man. You know, what's up? But I'm like in a clown voice, so I'm saying it creepily, like, thank you. He pulls out his phone. He's like, hey, man, can I get a picture with you or like a video or something? I'm like, sure, man, why not? And he's like, yo, this is the best scare, all right? This whole haunted house, it's been whack. And that's when my eyes widened a bit. I was like, huh? What you mean whack? He's like, yeah, bro, like, everyone, they can't scare me, all right? But you're special, all right? I like you. And I'm like, thank you. He's like, you're like the best, man. So he like pulled out my hand. He gave me like a fist bump. You know, that was it. He's like, you scare me, bro. Right? You got me so good. But everyone else, they suck, man. You're awesome. And so he walked on, went on his way. And honestly, that got my heart pumping, bro. I was like so happy. I was like, oh, thank you. That gave me a little boost of just happiness, and that was the rest of the night. And the next couple of nights, they were kind of the same, you know, same scares, same people, like, screaming, swearing at me, you know, the good stuff. But there was another night where, I got a little too close to someone, okay? I went up to them, alright? It was like a group of girls, okay? They were all holding, like, glow sticks or something, I don't know why, but whatever. And one of these glow sticks was kind of like a long, bendy one, you know what I'm talking about? Like the you know, the bracelet types, you know what I'm talking about. This was like a long, bendy one, and she, like, I came up to her, right? I screamed at her, and I don't know if that was self-defense, you know, I'm not gonna blame her or anything, right? Because I would have done the same thing, to be honest. But, no, actually, I wouldn't do that. But anyways, she, like, I scare her, and she full-on takes out the, like, she takes out the glow stick, right? And she just, you know, full on Indiana Jones whips my face across with it, bro. Hits me like right in the eyeball, bro. Like, the thing starts getting all red. I'm like, ah! He's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I gotta stay in character. So I just scream at her. I'm like, yo, get out of here, you freak! I start like crawling after her and stuff. She's freaking out. I'm freaking out. Anyway, she runs off, and I'm just like, oh, that hurt, man. That really hurt. But I just ignored the pain, okay? I sucked that pain down and just carried on with my night. And that's about it. Alright, that's about it for my haunted house story. Actually, no, that's a lie. There was another night where I was just, you know, doing my usual scary stuff, and some woman came up to me, and she just hugged me, and she's like, you know, I've always had a thing for clowns. This woman was like in her 40s, and she was drunk out of her mind, bro. I'm not ready for this. I was kind of freaking. I was like, oh, thank you. Okay, there's more clowns over there, you know, go to them. And she's like, well, I like you though. And she starts doing this thing, right? She starts putting her finger like all around like my chest, like, ooh, you know, trying to get like seduce me or something crap. I don't know. She starts getting like flirty, but her friends are like, oh god, she's drunk. So they yank her off me, right? And they just drag her away. They're like, sorry, bro. They kind of whisper under the breath, like, sorry. I'm sorry I have to deal with this. And I'm like, oh, you know, it's cool. I love her, bro. She's awesome. But in my mind, I was freaking out. I was like, yo, what the heck was that, bro? But, you know, that was about it. You know, like I said before, my personal record is making people pee their pants 7 times, like 7 different people. Pretty much like half the people that I scare, like, swear at me. But, you know, that's usual, all right? I get encouragement when they swear at me, because that means I scared them, all right? That's a good thing, bro, all right? I take that. And, you know, sometimes if I see, like one of those people that just don't get scared, like, there was one night where, like, there was, like, this emo dude, you know, I kind of messed with his vibe, or he was cool looking, but anyways, he was walking by, I scream at them, he didn't get scared, he's like, oh, whatever, you know, not really caring. So I was like, okay, well, that kind of hurts, I'm not gonna, you know what, I'm gonna scare you. So he's walking through, and I kind of go out of my spot that I was in, and I kind of follow him a bit from the shadows, and I like pop out at one part, like I scream, and I saw him jolt a bit. He did a little, you know, he did that little thing, and I knew I scared him. He's like he kind of rolled his eyes, like, oh god, he actually got me. and his family was laughing. You know, I was laughing because it was funny. But you know, that was it. All right, that's it. But yeah, guys, that's my haunted house stories. That was about it. So you know, this is a little story time I want to give with you. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna be doing this from now on every time I can't really post, so I can just post something. You feel me? If you guys want to see more stuff like this, you know, let me know in the comments. You know, like, subscribe, comment down below. You know, stuff like that. And honestly, that's about it for me. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.